Travis Wingoodsell. I'm sure all of you have heard. Italy is on lockdown, martial law. That's what happens in fascist governments. I've predicted it. Others are now predicting it. Bill Maher, for example, on his show Friday night, predicted it. But I was long before that. I was way back in the beginning. Because when you have a fascist government, you will have all efforts necessary to ensure control over the people. And so Utah, it's coming, guys. Utah is fascist. That's what the GOP are. They're a fascist party. Democrats are the Communist Party. Republicans are the Fascist Party. That's simple, not complicated. We all know it. It doesn't matter what we call it. The news is trying to deceive us and refer to it as populism. That was Steve Bannon who made those names, globalism and populism. Steve Bannon, the guy who was interviewed by the Daily Beast and said, "I want to destroy the world." I mean, my hell. And he's not thrown in jail? So, yes, Utah, it's coming. Because what are these fascist Republicans doing? They're deniers. Coronavirus deniers. It's not real. It's a hoax by the Democrats. Even ABC4 News Utah. Let me read to you their title of the video. COVID-19 hysteria. Where does hysteria come from, women? Yes, exactly. ABC4 News Utah is using that word, impacting Utahns. See, guys don't know. Some of us do. But all women know what hysteria means and where it originated from. Back in Greece. And what it refers to. This is the atrocities of fascism, guys. They hate women, they hate the poor, they hate the elderly. This disease is targeted for the elderly, those who are 60 and above. If it were a regular disease, it would impact everybody. But children and adults who don't have pre-existing conditions of health problems that affects their immune systems, yeah, just unbelievable. And so, yes, it's not a surprise that Trump gets up at the CDC and says, "I don't want that ship on my land because it'll boost my numbers and it will ruin my reputation. My numbers are great. Not as great as my perfect phone call with the Ukrainians where I extorted." And of course they think that they won, Republicans won, because Mueller said there was no conspiracy with Russia. And it's not conspiracy, it's the other word they use. Collusion. Yes, there was. That was the whole point of the second half. Mueller refused to follow the money. Refused. And the people refused to be interviewed. And so, I couldn't prove it. Lock them up. If they refuse, lock them up. What the hell? And so, yeah, we're all doomed. Because Herbert will lock us down. I won't be able to go running in the morning. I'll be shot on sight. There's Travis, get him! West Valley City Police is waiting. They're just trigger happy. They are waiting to blow me away. I mean, Officer Natalie Johansson had her hand on her gun, ready to pull it out. Are you threatening me? You just threatened me! Are you threatening me? Ah! I mean, these guys are psycho. Isn't there any kind of psychological test for these people? Oh, you want to kill Americans and Utahns? Great, you're hired. We'll train you how to shoot a gun. Oh, that's okay, I already know how to shoot a gun. I've been shooting things since I was a kid. You do understand that last year there were all these news stories about cops blowing away unarmed people, and then attorney generals were all saying, I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, yeah, the guy was unarmed, but the police officer felt threatened. He was just doing his job. So, yep, it's coming. And we've only got 2 cases that they're telling us about. I mean, what happened to that business here in Utah that had all these test kits? Why didn't our government buy them and then start administering them to everybody in Utah? That could have been done quick and easy, because that's what the test says from the company. It's quick and easy. We're going to save the world by testing everybody as they all pay us for it. I guess Utah doesn't want to spend any more money after getting screwed over by the 3 shelters demanding $3.5 million to stay running. The only hysteria I see is from our government. And of course our government is run by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. The main sponsor. Unbelievable. So, yeah, just horrifying.